Hey there, toy and collectible fans, it's Fly Guy from TekSushi. Hey, how you doing? This box set is a little bit too big for me to jump in the video, so just giving you a look at the set itself. 9473, The Mines of Moria, the Lord of the Rings set. This is the final one which we've got to review. It's just taking me forever to get around to building this thing, which is a shame because it's probably the best out of the lot, I have to say. It comes with two instruction manuals, one which really concentrates on the troll and the graves, and the other one which concentrates on this other setup scene here, which collapses. Nothing else really to note about inside the booklets themselves. They're pretty standard fares. You do get an advertisement there for the Lord of the Rings video game, but that's it in terms of other content or anything kind of in there. Advert for the Hobbit on the back, which is coming very, very soon, quicker than you know, and that's pretty much it. So there is also some, I should say, there's lists of all the minifigures if you want to get the complete Fellowship, which is a little hard because these sets are not cheap, and it means you've basically got to get the full, all of the Lord of the Rings Lego set pretty much to get these minifigures, so not cheap, but there you go, that's Lego for you, it's just the way it is. So on with the set itself, let's take a look at the box set. So as we see, we get a fair size, we get an amazing troll, he's the real thing you're buying this for. And all of these rather cool minifigures. Let's get a look at them and zoom in a little bit to focus on them. So two Moria orcs, Boromir, and we get Legolas, Gimli, Pippin, of course this amazing cave troll, and that's your whack. On the back of the box we get a look at some of the features inside this set. That's the troll bursting through the door, obviously. That famous scene, you can pull out a lever and drop the skeleton down the drain, which of course alerts all the hordes to come up and basically attack them. The orc, or the troll I should say, sorry, has Lego studs on his head, which allows you to put Legolas up there and basically kind of reenact that scene with the arrows into his head. Such a nice thing. There's the set there with all the kind of minifigures in, and it's a really cool set. And as mentioned, the set does come apart. There is a kind of play feature there, we'll show you that in a second. And some treasure hidden away in a bit of a treasure cave. What else can we show you? Just up on the box up there, we've got this wall that you can push. So let's see, with a flick of the Lego, down comes this wall. Lots and lots of spare weapons lying around. And that's pretty much it. Loads of little hidden features in this set. One of the nice things that's about this is a lot of it has Lord of the Rings Elvish written on the actual Lego itself. So if you look, and we give you a quick look at this cave door. Don't worry, we'll get to the minifigures next. But you'll see the writing there is actually done in Elvish. And if anyone knows offhand what that may be, please do let us know. I haven't had time to translate it, but it's genuine. A colleague had told me that it's absolutely on the money. So that's just as part of the design itself. I'll show you a few stickers to be applied, not too bad, but a few nicely done stickers there. Arrows basically lodged into parts of the wall. There's the other side of the door, nothing to really write home about there, but still quite a cool one. And as you'll see there from that piece here, this also comes apart. If I press this lever, part of the wall comes away. So it's all very good fun and very easy to basically put back into place. So there you go, nice and done. The doors themselves, really nice design there with the stickers, and they just look the part. And you can actually take one of the axes, which is designed for it, and just pop that basically into the door, just as the movie. There you go, and that locks the door from opening. So that's that part out of the way. Let's get a look at this guy, because he's really the star of the show. This massive cave troll is just the business. If you remember the movie, he really steals part of the movie there. There's these little troll underpants. Whoops, nothing underneath. But lots of nice printing on the Lego itself. I mean, we had a Wampa last a couple of years ago from Lego, and I thought they did a great job, but they've just kicked it out of the park here again on this one. Absolutely fab. Great paintwork on it, really well done. He even comes with articulated wrists there, and that can pretty much hold a minifigure in that gap there, or weapons as we've got in there, or such like spears and so forth. You can pretty much get that to the minifigure to hold on there. So there you go, all that kind of stuff. Comes with a chain in his head, and that is detachable obviously, but that allows you that extra stud for Legolas to be standing on, and this rather epic, huge big club, which is just bits and pieces of Lego, but really, really well done, and really the star of the show, I have to say. He is the best reason to get this set. Absolutely epic. So there we go, that's the troll. Let's get a look at little Gimli. Great little dwarf guy. These stands are my own, I should add, they're from the minifigure range. I've just added them onto the figures here. Great design on him. As you can see, just about lots of design on his helmet there. And again, really, really detailed kind of work that's been put into this minifigure there. All around him. Even the back print, even though it's obscured by his kind of hair that's braided down and his beard. These double axes, and if we take that helmet off, you'll get to see underneath. If I can manage to get his hairy beard off, come on, get that neck off. This is the thing I do in live reviews. There you go. Here's Gimli without a beard. Very weird to see look, and he's got his unhappy face on there, and poke his head in and you've got the rest of his beard. On the other side, bizarrely, we've got another version of Gimli, kind of not too bothered, but I don't quite know why you want to bother with that, because his beard obscures the entire facial sculpt, so it doesn't matter which side you do, his big eyebrows look exactly the same, so there's really no point having that. Kind of a bizarre one. If I take that off, we'll show you the back print of the minifigure again. Really nice, intricate designs done in these minifigures, beautifully detailed, and again the same on the front. All the detail on his belt buckles and so forth. Very well done. So let me just put him back together, and we'll put him with his grumpy face and his raised eyebrows. There we go. So on with the other guys. Legolas. Pretty cool minifigure, again lots of detail on the chest plate there. He's got also a reversible face, his calm face, and then his not so happy face, and this big blonde hairpiece that he's got. Bow and arrow, and again hair obscures it, but there is some markings underneath there to show his quiver or a knife, I believe. I'm not quite sure what that is, but there we go. So a rather cool minifigure. Pippin, let me get a look at him. So again, lots of little detail. Scarf tucked away there. Again, he's got his oh my god, I've just seen a cave troll face, and his I'm going for some smokes and stuff, whatever hobbits do. Underneath there's a pretty basic print there. There's not much to write home about. It's just a back print, but still pretty good nonetheless. What else have we got? Boromir, cool minifigure with his grumpy face, and again nice intricate design on both his shield and on the minifigure body and torso. And again, if I take his head off, he's got a slightly different face on the back there. And if I want to turn that around, you'll see there's not much print on the back of that. Pretty basic stuff. Again, he does have a good design, whoops, on his shield there. I'll just pop his hair back on. There we go. And that's him. We got a couple of orcs with us there, and again some nice intricate design on their bodies. Nothing on the torsos. Comes with his chain weapon, and I believe they have yep. So happy orcs for some reason, and yeah, not much difference there. Quite frankly, both pretty damn ugly. And that's really all the minifigure gets. Again, print on the back is pretty much the same as print on the front. And these two guys are basically identical. There's no difference really between them at all. And again, reversible face. This guy just comes with the extra shield and sword. And that's it. That's you for the minifigures. Well, in truth, there is one more. There is a skeleton in there, but we'll come back and show you that in just a second. Let's get a look at this here. That little book which comes in the set as well, really nicely done in terms of the detail on that, just beautifully done, which sits in the set. So very cleverly done by Lego. As I mentioned earlier on, lots and lots of weapons that are in this set, bow and arrow, spears, loads and loads of little axes as well, knives, there's about 3 of them, a couple of swords, lots and lots of weapons. So they're lying around the set, which is pretty good. And this is in the set too. Again, we've got some actual Elvish written on there. Again, there's a real meaning behind what's said there, which is rather nice. And again, I've not translated it, my apologies, but it does actually have a meaning. And that's the kind of grave or tombstone, which is very nicely done. You'll see there's a minifigure inside there, which is one skeleton. And if we wanted to, we can, if I put him down, you'll see it happen. You use the lever, and hopefully this will work. Oh well, there you go. And off comes the top of the coffin and exposes the minifigure inside there. And that's pretty much your whack, nothing else going on. One other skeleton minifigure is in this other tomb here, or the well I should say, which you probably know from watching the movie. And a little bit of a gem down there, or something, a crystal down at the side. But again, there's a lever on this side. And if you pull this out, you'll see the minifigure would ideally, oh well, it's supposed to go down, but I've got it at an angle. The idea is they obviously falls down into the well, and it sends all the orcs coming running up. So there you go, that is that part. Final part here is just on the other side of the tomb itself, and you've pretty much got this kind of play feature set up. Lots of stickers, you'll see at the back in there, there's books, the pickaxe, there's lots of jewels, other books lying around. We've got a skeleton head over here, we've got a jewel lying over here. Not much really going on the other side of it. It's really a set that you don't do too much with, but you'll see these levers here. This one allows for a chest to open up, and inside that chest, if I take that off and give you a look, here we go, basically a couple of Lego jewel pieces that you can have inside the set. And that just clips onto the top of that, hopefully that'll stay, and pops back in. There we go. And I'm just pushing that at the back. On the other side of the set, you'll see two other levers, which if I press these, the set basically will crumble and fall apart. So be prepared. I'll put this down and do it rather than do it while I'm holding it up, but you'll get to see how it goes. So here we go, and this should fall apart. Okay, not very exciting when I'm doing it here, but you'll see the point. And there we go, another one, and that's it, all comes apart. The point is to show the tomb coming apart. And I've pretty much wrecked the joint by now. Look at that. Look what a state of Lego. But there we go. That is 9473. I bought this from shopforme.com.au because toy stores are an absolute rip-off here in Australia. And Shop For Me is the only kind of place which gives me reasonable price Lego and a kick-ass and good service too. So if you wanted to buy that here in Australia, I'll put a link below underneath that if you want to pick that up. They have a daily blitz which is particularly good, and you get a lot of these sets and others which go for absolute bargains, and really they are bargains, so really well done on that site, those guys. If you're in USA and Canada, you'll also get really good priced Lego from chowdentoys.com. And if you want to check out our Fly Guy site, flyguy.net, we also give away some promo codes which you can put into your shopping basket and pick up some other little freebies which go along with your order. So if you're buying this set, head along to flyguy.net and check that out, because again you can add a little freebie into your set for absolutely nothing while you're picking up the set. That's it. Let us know what you think in the comments below or on facebook.com/TekSushi, and we'll see you for more Lego and other reviews coming up soon. Cheers!